Asbestos is used to fireproof and insulate materials, and it can be used in cloth, cement, plastic, insulation, flooring, roofing, and other materials. Homes built before 1980 are more likely to contain asbestos in the building materials as it was more common to use around that time. However, asbestos has not been fully banned in the U.S. and still exists in some building materials. Asbestos is not harmful until it is disturbed. However, a house fire and water from fire hoses can release the asbestos fibers into the air, causing a release. This means that everything affected by that release can be contaminated, which includes everything in your home. Long-term exposure to asbestos can cause lung cancer, mesothelioma, and asbestosis. It is common for homes to be tested for asbestos after a house fire, regardless of what year the house or complex was built. If this has not been done yet at your residence, we suggest you ensure it is tested. If the house tests positive for asbestos, your personal property and building materials may be contaminated. Hard surfaces are easier to clean to a safe level, but soft surfaces such as fabric, mattresses, clothes, etc. are much more difficult. It is often easier and less expensive to dispose of and replace contaminated items, as cleaning costs often exceed the cost of buying the same thing new. If the house does test positive, you should wear proper PPE when disposing of items or going through your belongings. If you choose to have items cleaned, there are companies that will help with that. Before having this done, talk with the remediation company who is working on the project and get a quote for how much it would cost to have different items decontaminated to determine how best to use your insurance money. All quotes are individualized as they are based on the level of asbestos contamination and how much needs to be cleaned. Asbestos contamination can be scary, but it can be safely remediated or disposed of once you understand your options. As always, make sure you are taking the appropriate precautions.